Yeah, well, Viva Zimbabwe is very far from ZANU-PF. But yes, they took their time, and that's what we've been indoctrinated, and we are victims of mass hypnotism for years, actually. And it's a shame. But I am very happy to be here representing a youth-led political party. I lead a young party that is vibrant, that is fighting for youth inclusion, which is the real promised land. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited to be here. Even if I wasn't going to say anything, just to be present among youth leaders. I want to thank the chairperson for giving us this platform and all those that have made this possible. I, however, do not mince my words. I am tired of going to engagements where we come there and we sit and we show off our sophistry and our understanding and our diction of words and all these things. And we really say things that, to me, they leave me with, I don't feel change. I don't see the vision. I don't understand where it's going. I can basically sit down and say to myself, I know exactly what I'm going to go and hear. And I'm tired of that. And that is because we do not speak from our hearts. We don't speak from the truth that comes from our hunger and our unemployment. And so therefore we always have these political outfits, Viva Zimbabwe included. What is Viva Zimbabwe looking to do? What is ZIP looking to do? What is MDC looking to do? That is the question. And I will start with the conclusion tonight. I think you're all smart people, and I'll start with the conclusion. The conclusion is that you and me belong to one political party. Did you hear me? We belong to one political party. The problem is we have different ways and different understandings of getting to the promised land. But me and you are both hungry. Me and you are both unemployed. Me and you will probably never buy houses, especially for my generation. Then you are going to stone me because I'm wearing a red t-shirt and you're wearing a black one. That is where our conversation really should be. You and me belong to one political party, including ZANU-PF Youth Wing. We want the same things. What has divorced us? What has not given us enough space to come to that conversation? It's an elementary conversation. Shaman, what do you want? I want a job. Hey, you are ZANU-PF, what do you want? I want a job. Do you want to chant slogans for the rest of your life? This is not a joke. I take politics very seriously. But when I got into the realm of politics, I started to find out a lot of things. When you come into politics, the first time I joined a political outfit outside, I grew up in ZANU-PF. Yes, I'll tell you the truth. We belong to one party. Come on. I grew up under that understanding, and my father was a Liberation War hero, decorated, and he taught me a lot of things. But the one thing that I realized when I got into active politics was that we have no real differences. The problem is that we have a politics that natures personas, personalities. That's when we move away from our goal. Now, this year is no different from any other election year, unless we change. ZANU-PF has been beaten before. Why are we acting like this? We don't know that. ZANU-PF has lost an election before. So now we have a youthful president, proposed president. And on that note, I wanted to say, yes, we're excited that we have a young person running for such a high office. But our politics should state that we support a progressive young person. It's just not a young person, a progressive young person. And on that note, I'll come back and say, ZANU-PF has lost an election before. ZANU-PF can lose this election. It can. The question is, can we protect the vote? And nobody wants to talk about this. That's what we should be talking about. Me and my brother here, we belong to one political party. Me and you, we belong to one political party. Why are we divided? Because we do not have ideological empowerment, which is the conclusion. Our generation needs to be ideologically empowered. Ideological empowerment sets the tone, and I'm beginning to sound like a broken record because I always talk about ideological empowerment, but it is the language. That's the story. That's what we need to know. How did they get into power? Idzi nzira dzemasoja dzekufamba nadzo. They had an ideology. Wekuti munhu ari kurwa hondo ari kumasvingo neanga achirwa hondo ari kwamutare vakasangana vaitaura zvakafanana. Ini newe tine basa. Me and you do not have that consensus. We speak different languages, yet we are all opposition. Then we expect miracles when we fight people who are steady in ideology. When someone speaks to you, when someone addresses to you, when the president says, Muchingo Ukura, he's not joking. Why? Do you know what gives him that strength? It is because he has been attached to an ideological system for more than 37 years, 50 years. So when he speaks, it comes from his core. When he says Munotamba, he's not joking. Murugutamba Munogo Ukura, he's not joking. We have to get to that position whereby we say, nenzara yatinayo ibabai, nemiwo munotamba, kana taa ipapo. Kana taa ipapo. Ndo patawe vanhu. Otherwise kuya tichitaura tichimwa mvura yetungamira iyi hazvina kwazviri kutiendesa. I am leading Viva Zimbabwe to the promised land. Viva Zimbabwe is the party of the future. I say this not to sound naive, not to push a baseless party and say, Viva. Viva is the party of the future because the members of Viva Zimbabwe have orchestrated and written down and made sure the politics that they are playing right now will make sense 10, 20 years from now. Ideological empowerment. Let's empower young people, our minds, how we think, how we behave. If we are fighting a war, let us be dressed in a uniform understanding, in a uniform approach. If we do not come to a consensus as the opposition ourselves and sit down and talk and say that this is what we want, how do we get there? Carry me, brother, walk with me. There is no one who is dispensable in the fight for democracy. I thank you.